Hi everyone, Anthony Fantano here, the internet's busiest music nerd. And it's time for a review of the new Daughter record, Not to Disappear. This is the second full-length album on 4AD Records by this UK-based trio. I was enticed by a few teaser tracks from this album, surprisingly. I didn't even remember the buzz surrounding their last full-length record. The music seemed really moody. I occasionally like very moody music, and I just went into this thing wondering if the band was going to put out a good follow-up to the relatively buzzy debut album they dropped, and I was just pretty disappointed in what I heard here. It's another indie-flavored album with a breathy vocalist who has about as much personality as a blank sheet of paper. And she's wrapped up in all this rock instrumentation that's super slow, super syrupy, and sort of tracked onto this digital playing field that's kind of cheaply sewn together, and it's just like a bunch of post-rock cliches, just one after another. Very cut rate and doesn't even sound that good, especially during the very chaotic and brittle and unpleasant crescendos on tracks like Fossa and the song How. And the songwriting generally is so slow, it's so uneventful, it's so meatless. It's almost like it's trying to prove something by doing so little that there's almost nothing to engage with. It's almost as if the band is trying to get away with putting so few compelling moments into these songs, just up until the point where you go, hey, I don't even like this. It's like the group is just trying to hand you sadness on a silver platter, really beat you over the head with it, much in the way I thought Foxing was on their last full-length album. And the music here is depressing, but only because the vocal performances, the guitar work, and the songwriting are just desert wastelands, respectively. Just so few compelling ideas that I feel like I'm dying of thirst by the fifth track. There's just this slowly intensifying torture to listening to this thing. Like, I just want it to be over. Depressing music shouldn't simply be music that lacks excitement or happiness. That's not sad. That's just mediocre. This is like top-tier emotional sterility. One of the few bright spots on this record is the song No Care, and the driving drums and guitars actually bring a bit of urgency to frontwoman Elena's vocals. Though I wouldn't really say the lyrics are all that inspiring or interesting. She reads to me like one of many very moody female singer-songwriters from the 90s, but she doesn't exactly have the lyrical detail or the personal turmoil to really sell what she's singing. There aren't really many nice things I could say about this record, honestly. Like, the mixing is subpar, the songwriting is subpar, the instrumental performances are subpar, the vocals occasionally are kind of pleasant. I mean, they're not horrible to listen to, but the thing is they're not engaging, they're not intriguing. Trying to pick up a compelling emotional cue from this record is like trying to pick up a signal from a broken Wi-Fi tower on your smartphone. I'm feeling a decent to strong 3 on this thing. Transition!
Have you given this album a listen? If you have, what'd you think of it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Why? And what do you think I should review next? Anthony Fantano. Reviews. Forever.